Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today I am currently broadcasting from an unknown location, hiding for snipers. We have three Rangers people with me today. We're going to be talking about Scotland, our country, our namesakes. I'm going to introduce Snags first. I see you guys all in the chat. We're going to be discussing, we're going to be talking about all you guys in a second. But let's interview who's actually going to be with us. Snags, channel, Snags.
Evening everyone.
Oh, you're not going to go with an intro then? You'd be doing like this, Mark, Snags, 90.
No, mate, no, I'm tired. I've just been to KFC and loaded myself up with chicken and that, so I'm taking it easy before I fart.
If anybody for KFC wants to sponsor the podcast, just email me.
There are other takeaway venues available.
Yes, I need more money at gmail.com. Just try that if you're all right with that. Batch, you've followed me in the last few journeys with Scotland, mate. We're back here. It's crunch time. How are you feeling? How are you?
How are you? What? I was expecting you to finish that sentence there. You just how are you? Am I supposed to guess the answer to that?
That's it.
How was the colour of your pee? What was the ending of that
How's
question?
Your flow? How's your flow?
How's my flow? I know it'll be interesting. Looking forward to see what happens in the next couple of games.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
I'm not an optimist. Put it that way. I'm not an optimist.
All right, that's good for the chat. I appreciate that.
I'm just here to lower the tone.
That's it. Whenever anything's gone right, you
don't enjoy it too much because the moment won't last.
No, it won't. Speaking of moments that won't last, we've got Baz coming on the channel now. Baz usually takes over my streams and people like him better than me, so that's why I don't have him on the channel a lot of the times. So I'm normally sticking to once a week just so he doesn't steal my thunder too much. Baz, the chat.
CJ, good evening. Thanks very much for inviting me on. You don't need to worry, I won't steal your thunder tonight because international football, I'll be honest, doesn't really interest me that much. And Scotland playing international football interests me even less. I'm not that fussed, to be honest. Certainly, Gordon Strachan, I don't really rate him as a manager. I don't like how he sets up. I don't like how he picks a team. And the Tartan Army were kind of singing anti-Rangers songs, or the reports were suggesting they were singing anti-Rangers songs, which I think is pretty bullshit. When it's an international game, you're singing about Rangers. So people are probably wondering, then why are you here? Well, I'll tell you why I'm here. I'm here for the money. That's the only reason why I'm on the podcast. CJ, I'm here for a big chunk of that CJ Novo Nation pie. I know it's worth thousands of dollars. And it tastes delicious. Now, one thing I do need to say, mate, we need to make this pretty quick because there's a programme I want to watch later on. I absolutely fucking hate it, but I'm going to watch it anyway and then see tomorrow. I'm going to write about it, how much I don't like it. I might even tell some lies about it as well.
I just wonder what he's talking about, lads. I just wonder. Right, I can see he's on the chat shouting it hello, saying Baz is God and everything. Like, oh, even Wallace is God. We're getting a few comments. So we'll kind of start off. We've got Slovakia first. We need to win the 2 games out of 2, not just to qualify, but actually to make it into a playoff, which is quite weird because I always thought it was the top 2 teams, but actually looking into it, all we'll be doing is qualifying for a playoff. So that sounds hard. I don't know what teams you could potentially play. That'll be interesting. We might have a wee look at that. So Slovakia is coming up first. I'm going to get all your opinions just to give a wee bit, maybe see some optimism for Batch, maybe. But we'll start off with Snags. How do you see the game going? Scotland versus Slovakia. They pumped us rotten last time 3-0 away from home. How are we doing at home?
I'm kind of in the same camp as Baz. Not that I'm as camp as Baz, but what I'm going to say is I couldn't really give a shite about Scottish football. It's actually news to me that we got pumped 3-0 last time. But I'm guessing it was in the news and some shit. I can't see it ending too well for Scotland, to be honest, in this whole campaign. And I think Strachan kind of has to be culpable for that. And as Baz says, his selection of the way that he sets the teams up, the team up very negatively, kind of in keeping with some previous Scottish managers as well. But I think if we're to get anything out of this competition, we have to be more positive than we are, and also completely revamp the whole squad, which is a big ask given the stage of the competition that we're at. That's my thoughts.
Yeah. So, do you see Scotland being able to win the game? Have you got like maybe a match prediction for the actual game? You're going to go out on a limb?
No, mate.
1-0 Scotland. All right, we'll go with that.
No.
Let's get it.
No.
1-0. Absolutely. See, give me an arm batch. Let's get some optimism in the chat. This is just pure negativity. Batch, how are you feeling about the Scotland?
Let's get some optimism and you turn to me, really. What are you thinking, man?
Genius move.
It's just downhill.
It's not going to get any better from here. Like, if you're looking for optimism, you should have started elsewhere, man. Really, let's be honest. It's going to be a loss to Scotland or a draw at best, and that's going to be enough to cause us to not make the playoffs. That's my prediction. If you want that,
I'd have loved us to play Slovenia first, but we're playing like the better team, annoyingly. So I'm going to give you my prediction in just a second. Have you got like maybe a match prediction, and what's the score going to be?
I want to say 1-0 to Slovakia. That's what I'm going to take a guess at that. Yeah. That's good. That's actually good for us because it's either that or it's going to be 2 or 3-0 to Slovakia. So take a 1-0.
I love that I usually get called biased number that because I normally always go with Rangers to win whenever I do prediction or Scotland to win. But this shit, just everyone's like, nah, Scotland's losing. But
see, the thing is, right, for anybody that's watched Scotland long enough will know that we do this thing where we give hope. There's a false sense of hope given, and then at the last minute, it's all just taken away. So like everyone's in this, we could beat them, we could qualify for the playoffs. It's not going to happen. Never fucking does. No, never does.
We always let ourselves in the end. So let's turn to Scotland enthusiast Baz. Baz, how are they getting against Slovakia, the team that pumped them? Wait, Vice's team, the old Rangers player. Vice, Vlad Vice will be back.
That's right. Do you know, it was a year ago, I think it was last October, we get beat 3-0. Now listen, I know I said at the beginning, I've no real interest in Scotland playing football. That's true, however, I'm not going to hate on them. I'm not one of these people that want to see them get pumped. I've got too much in going on in my own life to worry about fucking hate. So, you know, I really do hope they manage to qualify or at least get to this playoffs. However, I've got to agree with Batch. You know, you've got to be realistic about this as well. I mean, I know they're only 1 point ahead of us at the moment. I think they're in 15, we're in 14. But they're playing well. I'm going to say one each.
One each.
Oft.
Which Batch you just said is good enough as a loss, but I reckon it'll be one each.
Aye, so it'll probably be, what will happen is we'll score in the first minute, there'll be so much optimism, and then in the 98th and a half minute of free injury time, they'll score for the halfway line or something like that. Scotland will come out and just flop it. Just throw it in his own net. Armstrong will run on with his crutches and pass the ball to a Slovakia player. That will just be perfect. That's what will happen.
I love the optimism, man.
Yeah,
you're all getting in the same boat as me now.
Aye, so right, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to try and be the optimism man. Yes, me. I'm going to go with Scotland 2, Slovakia 1. The old classic on the channel. I believe we will do it. I think we'll actually go behind. We'll equalise, and in the last 20 minutes or so, I think the crowd will get behind. There'll be enthusiasm. We'll go ahead and we're like, yes, we've bet the hard team. All we need to do is beat the slightly worse team, and then we'll get pumped like 5-0 next week in a couple of days. I think that's what will happen. Because we're Scotland lads. This is what we do.
That's the thing, though. Like the focus has all been on the Slovakia game, and maybe if we do get lucky and beat them, everyone's forgotten about the Slovenia game. Gordon's going to go all out. Strachan's going to go all out and put all the best players on. There's going to be hundreds of injuries, and then when it comes to the Slovenia game, we're going to get totally destroyed.
Absolutely.
16-0. We're going for a world record defeat.
So I'm just getting to get the wee feel of the room. Are Scotland going to qualify then overall? No, absolutely not.
Don't think so. Can't see it.
I would like that.
I would.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't really have that much interest, but if they do qualify, then fair play to them. However, I can't see it happening. But you know what? The thing is, if they don't qualify, then there needs to be serious changes within that team. Always said one of the worst things that happened with Rangers is when we beat Celtic in penalties in the semi-final, because they get rid of Dyla and we kept that shit that we had. Do you know what I mean? That was one of the things that happened to us, was winning that game. If we'd have lost that game, there might have been changes sooner. So I reckon it could be a good thing if Rangers get put out this competition, because then there needs to be serious changes and it all starts at the management level.
Aye. So there's a lot of Rangers players in the squad, Bass, to be honest. That's a perfect segue to talk about the manager position. It's obviously one of the questions. We've got about 4 or 5 to answer for the actual the questions that I fired up on Twitter. The first one is just Gordon Strachan. How do you think he's done this campaign, Snags? We'll start with you. How's he done?
It's been a real mixed bag for him, which is kind of what we expected given his team selection. Obviously, the biggest result we had was probably was it 2-2 against England.
That's right, 2-2. Armstrong gave them the ball.
There you go. I'm sure it was Harry Kane that equalised, wasn't it? But you know, he's fucking amazing. Just putting that out there. But talking about managers and the old win ratio percentage carry on. Gordon Strachan's actually got one of the highest win percentage out of all the Scotland managers, 47.37%. Walter Smith had 43.75% and Craig Brown 45.71%. Now, obviously, there was quite a difference in matches played between the different managers, but I think that's an interesting stat given what we actually think about him. And come into your kind of poll later on, which I'm sure you'll talk about. I've got another interesting stat regarding Alex Neil, so we'll come to that later on. But that's my thoughts on Gordon Strachan, bud. Anyway,
I love Alex Neil. I can't wait to hear it. You're probably going to destroy him, though, Ken, and you take every bit of happiness I've got. Mackay's crap. Look, he's played 48 minutes. He misses so many passes. It's usually stuff like that. Yeah. But Batch, how are you feeling about the manager, the old Gordon Strachan? How's he done?
Well, I think like it's the same thing everybody brings up, the same points that get brought up all the time. He's always picking his pals. That's a big issue. You keep saying his wedding list, right? It's everyone on his wedding list, everyone that was at his wedding. That's the biggest issue for me, is that he's not picking the players that are on form, the players that should be in the squad. It's always just about his best pal. Got him on speed dial. I mean, watch this space, right? He's called up Callum McGregor, who was in form, and McGinn, who was in form. And I bet he still starts MacArthur, who's been playing absolutely atrociously at club level for the last couple of months. Watch this space.
That's it. I kind of just seems to be. I kind of came what you're going to, and I'm sure we're going to talk about that first. But before I actually get there, the chat's like taking no prisoners. They just don't care.
Yeah, I'm seeing constant references to mine and Batch's hairline.
I know, it's absolutely brilliant. It's because we've done an insult challenge on one Batch's channel, and I'm sure like that was one of the jokes. I think it was Gaz. Shout out to Gaz. Said that about you, Snags, Batch, and I think you've just welcomed that now. Every time you come on this channel, that's all you get.
I've had the same body since I was 12-year-old, mate. There's no fucking coming back for me.
It's becoming a competition to see whose hairline's receding the most. Watch these podcasts in 10 years' time, it'll just be complete. Everybody bald, no hair left.
Every campaign, there's just a slight inch just goes back. Just lean back.
I watched Scotland fail to qualify. There's another inch goes off the top. That's
what happens to us, lads. That's what happens. Baz, me and you have got a strong set of hair so far anyway. So how are you feeling?
That's because we don't watch Scotland. We don't watch Scotland in the campaign and we don't worry about it. That's why our hair's looking fucking lovely. Thanks. So what was your question?
Gordon Strachan, mate. How's he done this campaign? Or how?
Fuck, I just don't like you guys. I just don't. I know what I've got bad words I want to say, but I'm not going to say them. I just don't really like the guy, and I agree with what has been said. You know, in terms of he's picking his pals. You know, I mean, Darren Fletcher was out for about a year. He wasn't even playing yet. He was still getting a game for Scotland and starting. I noticed Whittaker as well was kind of back in this 20-man squad. I just don't rate the guy. You know, the best thing that can happen for Scotland is to get put out this and then we get a new manager in there. But you know, you were talking about Alex Neil earlier. I used to sit in the east enclosure, quite near the front, and there was this wee guy who used to sit behind us, and I think he had learning difficulties or something like that. And he was always swearing, right? It was worse than me, always swearing, shouting. Actually, he cut my head once with a flag, right? If you speak to Simmy, Irene, it's me, I can't mind anyway, there was a bunch of us that sat there, right? So he's got a flag out, and he's waving his flag, and the fucking bamboo hit me right in the back of the head. So I'm like, fucking head's bleeding. So I turned around and I grabbed the fucking flag off him, and everybody's like, that's terrible, you. That's only a wee boy, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, about 2 weeks later, Neil Alexander's in goals, and he's shouting, fuck's sake, Alex Neil. And everybody around about so kind of laughing about it. This is only a wee guy, and I turned around. I says, Alex Neil, do you fucking know anybody on that pitch called Alex Neil? His name's Neil Alexander. See, they're going to fucking shout abuse. At least get the right fucking name. And the whole East Enclosure was all sitting like that, just staring at us like, man, I've just picked on a wee guy. But Alex Neil.
I appreciate that story because now people, maybe I'll get less hatred now because they've realised that you pick on young Rangers kids.
That was many years ago. That was Neil Alexander was in goals at the time. So
stealing flags as well. That's fucking terrible.
I ended up having to go up to Govan Weir to get out the way. The seats up there now. But the wee bastard cut me right in the back of the head with a bit of, now the bamboo on the flag.
But that just to confirm, just for the lawyers, that was not Alex Neil, was it? that young boy didn't grow up to be Alex Neil, did it?
No, he did not. He did not. No.
So, Baz, thoughts on Strachan? Yes or no? Should he remain as Scotland boss if they qualify?
Aye, all right then.
Aye.
If he gets them there, if he gets them there, then he deserves it, really, doesn't he?
Aye.
So, It's kind of shit that he does all the work.
It's been 20 years since we've qualified at an international level competition, so if Strachan can do it, then he's got to at least give him the chance, you know.
That's actually the poll, because I put it up and was like, if he manages to qualify, should he remain in the job? Because everyone's licking their lips waiting for him to get fired. But he potentially, because it's no over, he could potentially win these 2 games and get another 4-year contract, and that upsets me. So just a quick yes or no, Snags. If he gets qualified, should he keep the job?
Well, Andy Taker says keep him if we qualify. If not, fuck him.
Yeah, Sandy.
I don't know.
How do you mean by fuck him? Is this a literal
like a Baz kind of way, or?
I'm thinking that he might be into some crazy shit that I'm not myself. So I'd probably say if we don't win, then cheerio.
I agree with Sean Patrick. He should have left after Slovakia last year. 100% agree, mate. I think he should have left after we never qualified in that Wales group. What was it for the World Cup? We had a relatively easy-ish. It wasn't like mentally hard like the last game. Like when you looked at all the teams, you're like, oh, we could potentially beat them. We had Ireland and that on it, and we completely fluffed it. We should have let him go then. But would you keep him if he gets us qualified?
I think if he can get Scotland in, then yeah, definitely keep him. Give him a chance. If he can get us qualified, give him the chance.
Yeah, I've annoyingly got to agree with the room. If he gets us qualified, keep him. If he doesn't, just get a Mandy Taker fucking out of here. That's what I do. Just bye. So let's read out some of your thoughts on that just now. Is anyone's got anything else you want to talk quickly about Scotland while I segue and find the poll? Because I forgot how many polls I've done.
Well, I wanted to mention, just obviously we've talked about how Strachan's picking his pals. What's your opinion on the squad that's been announced?
Oh God!
And if obviously like a lot of conversation has been based around players who should have been chosen over the current selected squad. Yeah. I'd be interested to hear what everybody thinks about the selection and who should have been selected.
I want to go first. It was supposed to be a segue for me, but
Barry Mackay by any chance? Barry
Mackay, Jason Cummings, and Ryan Jack should 100% be in the squad. So I'm sure, I can't say that word statistically. I said it fast. It was like Worcestershire sauce. They should be in the squad, personally. I believe so, especially Ryan Jack. Now that Scott Brown has left, I've seen some people shouting on Twitter about Shinnie for the CDM role, which I actually quite like, so fair play, I never even thought of that. Shinnie and Jack should have probably been called up to replace that as a like-from-like replacement, because I think Jack will do the same job as Brown did. I think Shinnie can do a similar job, and I didn't understand why we've lost a centre defensive mid and we've brought in 2 centre attacking mids. And what was it? McGregor and who was the other boy? McGinn, aye. So McGinn can play centre mid, but I wouldn't say he's exactly a centre defensive mid. Would you, Snags?
Nah, he's a winger. He's a winger. Natural winger.
So I think that really hammers home Strachan's intention to try and use either Darren Fletcher. I don't know. Janky will start Fletcher. I've got a feeling he's going to try and start Fletcher.
Did anybody see Fletcher in his last game? Was it against United? Stoke was against United. He was dog shit.
He's not been playing now.
He scored an own goal. He cost the other goal, and also he missed a chance in the 90th minute, for the back post. He's absolute gash. He's living on his reputation now. He's done. He's done.
Past it.
He's Lee Wallace. He's done, mate. There it is. There's a Wallace goal. He's waiting for it. Batch, how do you feel about the squad?
I think you already know my opinion on it. There's no gold in the squad, so it's not good.
There's no gold.
There's no gold. There's no gold in the squad. That's, to be fair, to me, that's one of the biggest heartbreaks is that Ryan Gould's not getting a run in the squad. He just
like Baz and Snags know. He's a massive Gold fan, and yeah, I am too. He should definitely be. I think he's got certainly potential. And we should have probably built a squad around him by now. But how do you feel, Snags? Who's missing for the squad? Who would you put in?
See, up front, I'm baffled by some of the choices up front. But
we've got 3 strikers.
But why would Strachan not pick Scotland's hottest striking talent like Ollie McBurney from Swansea? Do you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't on his wedding list.
He wasn't on an anniversary list.
But Ollie McBurney's been banging the goals in, man. So, why would they not give him a chance? I think he'd be like a perfect strike partner for Lee Griffiths. But we all know that Strachan's probably going to play a fucking boring 3-5-1.
No, it's guaranteed. It'll be Son Mins. Baz, does anyone stand out for you who should have been picked for the squad? Remember, Scott Brown and Armstrong dropped out the squad. Was it 3 days ago now? And to replace them, they brought in McGinn from Hibs and Conor McGregor, the end with the eyes, the weird eyes, for Celtic.
Well, I think what the day is, somebody drops out, say he just gets Celtic and Hibs. then shuts his eyes and says, right, tell me when to stop, stop, boom, right, he's in the squad. And that's how the selection seems to work. You know, if it's no one of his pals, he picks his favourite teams. I've got nothing more to add. It had been said, to be fair.
Aye, I think the Ryan Jack thing's the most baffling. Here's a good one, comes in from Andy Taker. Andy Taker, I get it. Gold, Ryan Christie from Aberdeen, which I 100% agree with. Barry Mackay, he's went Suter, and also Michael O'Halloran. Now, if Gordon Strachan done what he said he was doing, right, I'm just going to pose this question to you, right? He was picking players on form. Why would he not pick, like, I know he's not the top goal scorer now, Morelos is, but the top goal scoring Scottish person in the league, which is obviously Michael O'Halloran. So why has he not picked him?
And the fastest guy.
By far. He's rapid, mate.
Okay.
I don't understand it. So is he picking people on form, or is he no? Why is no one questioning this?
As Batchy alluded to earlier, they're not on his wedding list. He's got this wee shoebox under his bed. He pulls a list out, and he's like, check.
He goes through the box with all the cards that he got from his wedding, and if they never sent him a card, they're not getting a start. That's how it works.
Genuinely, right? He had his, I think it was like 50th, no, what was it, 40th or son wedding anniversary. Like it was about 3 months. This is where I got this thing for batch, and I kept saying it to you because I was listening to the radio, right? And he was reading out his wedding list, and I was literally, I think the first 8 names he named was in the Scotland squad every week. It was like Mulgrew and everything. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm listening. I'm like, is this a joke? I thought this was the team news. It was his wedding anniversary party. Like, because he flew them all out and they went away, and there was like 8 of them that's in the first team, and it was like Mulgrew. They were like the folk that shouldn't be anywhere near the squad. I was just like, Jesus Christ. So I think that's basically what he picks from, and I genuinely believe that, I'm honest. Someday, if anyone in the chat can find it, it was on the radio though, I don't know how you would find it, but they read it like his anniversary list, and it was honestly 8 players, and they were all dog shit players, and they're all like in the Scotland team. It's mental. There's a job for, I'm sure Andy Taker will find it. He can find anything.
That sounds like proof to me. Like that sounds like proof that the Scotland squad is built on
his pals.
Aye.
Just to show you, just the chat.
People at Snodgrass, people at Snodgrass and Fletcher getting it, regardless of how they're playing, regardless of how many legs they've got, or you know how many bones are broken, or how many drug addictions they've got, shit like that. You know what I mean? They always get into the team.
Do you mind that time, Baz, a few years ago when they had that fucking mad octopus, like picking the winner of the fucking and all that? Strachan's got that octopus. It's a flat octopus in his house, and it picks up wee fucking rocks for the bottom of the aquarium, lifts them up, and that's got to go away if somebody's got to fucking pull out the squad. Amazing.
I'll just get carry on. 1 second, Baz. Sorry, just to sort of wrap up the last thing, I put up in the poll saying, should Jack have been pulled into the squad after Brown dropped out? And 154 votes in 30 minutes. 76% of the people voted yes, he should have been in the squad. So just because Brown dropped out, especially, that role was there, and just so that's what the fans sort of said. And what was the other thing I was going to check because I forgot now? If Strachan should remain in charge if they qualify.
Yeah, we've already done that.
One, did you know?
Aye, that's right. So just to say that the fans disagreed with us. 57% voted no, he shouldn't remain in charge if we get through. So that's quite controversial. So the fans kind of turned their back on him. But we've backed him. There we are. There's a good shout there from Mark Menzies. He says, Fleck's on form. I don't know if any of you remember Fleck. I think I put him as a flop once for Rangers flops, and I got ridiculed because actually he's quite good. Snags, you ken that he's doing in Sheffield, isn't he?
Sheffield Wednesday scored a peach of a goal at the weekend for them. He's kind of in a team where he clicks. Like obviously he spent a few seasons at Coventry. It didn't really work out for him, but he seems to have found players that he can play alongside that kind of get him, and that's working really well for him. So Fleck's probably a decent shout, but obviously he's lacking in kind of pace in that midfield. So I wouldn't feel comfortable popping him in ahead of people like Armstrong or McGregor or Ryan Jack. So it's a good shout, but subs bench probably. Yeah,
he's definitely worth maybe even a call in the squad.
Wednesday.
United. All right.
Apologies.
Didn't annoy Mark Menzies, mate. Oh,
Sorry, Matt.
He's a flush. Right, is there anything else you want to say before we move on to the next subject on the terms of players that wasn't picked for the squad? Anyone else that jumps out to you?
Kiss me, that's what I want to say.
Okay. Sees.
What do you think about Liam?
Do you know the other thing?
It's not bad.
No, sorry to interrupt you, Batchy. You know, there's something that really it's irritating me, and I've been trying to keep quiet about it. That, you know, since we come on here,
is it my hair?
I've been biting my lip. No, your hair's fucking lovely, dude. But I'll tell you what it is. See this seat I'm sitting on. I don't know if you can see it, but it's leaning away to the left. and I can't get it to sit. This. So, and I'm going to need to find the 5 mil Allen key and address that before the next podcast. But it is concerning, and it is a thing that's playing in my mind.
Jesus Christ. Get what's annoying? I can't even cut any of this out. It's just live. It's just there.
Edit that out, mate. Edit that out.
He usually does a big tangent batch. He'll just go like this big 3-minute hang. They'll just go, just cut that out. And I'm like, Baz, we're live. There's none I can do. It's just gone. Now that you've noticed it, I've put your camera on full and it's really annoying me. You really are at one side.
But it's this side, but now I'm having to overcompensate. I feel as if I'm on a fucking motorbike. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on.
You buy that chair for like Sega Outrun or some shit. Sega Outrun chair.
Aye, that's what it feels like, dude.
Go with the motor.
That's like one of the 4D chairs that's worth like £500 when you're playing the PlayStation. It just turns with you. You built one for free.
Arcade quality.
Ross Watson quote me. I was going to try and open my can of juice there, but I knew they would shout sponsor break, so I tried to hide it. And I keep getting his day a sponsor break now. No yet. So I think, Batch, were you going to say something about the players there?
I was just going to mention, obviously, Liam Cooper from Leeds got called up. What do you think of that?
Oh, yeah, he's actually pretty solid, by the way. I don't even look at him. He's good. I like him.
Really good. He scored as well this season already.
I've never actually watched him play, so I don't really know much about him. So I was interested.
He's a defensive stats, but I did sort of loosely pick a squad that I would pick if I was in charge, and he's in there.
He's what I like about him. He's very, very no nonsense. He's he's a wee bit of a throwback, I think, Snags. I don't know if you've seen much him play. He's physical, isn't he?
Is he a Davy Weir?
Aye, actually, Kenton. He's a bit like, what was that guy that left from Partick Thistle? He went down south. Was it the centre back? What was his name?
Jim.
No, mine. He left. He go. What's that good centre back? You got a team of the season card last season in FIFA, like the young boy.
The chat knows. Get somebody in the chat to find out.
Aye, Andy Taker. Andy Taker will get it. It's fine. He just gets everything. He also writes about Liam Cooper. Is good. I've heard a lot about him for the last 2 years. Yeah, he's very, very. Aye, there it is. Jonathan Curry. Lindsay. Remember Lindsay last year?
Oh, aye.
Aye, he's very, very like him. But see how Lindsay's a wee bit more like a ball playing defender.
Aye.
Liam Cooper, I think, would sort of do well. See if you partnered in together, because Lindsay's a bit of a ball player, and I think Liam Cooper's more of a. That would actually be a perfect partnership, I think, for Scotland. It should be something we should be looking at. Huh?
Ahead of better.
I don't know. People hate Berra. People like see whenever I say anything good about Berra, because I think he played really, really well against Rangers. People think he's so crap. I think he's all right.
I think he's quite good.
He's like a sort of attacking player.
He's the guy that would grab your balls in a challenge.
Aye, like he's one of the players I think we've got on our squad that's going to just nail somebody.
Aye.
And I think we're going to miss that, especially now that fucking Lego Batman's kicked off. Like he's left. I know we're going to be missing that sort of physical threat. I think that's going to be something we're going to need to worry about. So we've kind of talked about who's going to be replacing that. I just want to read out Marley's quote, because obviously we're trying to be as impartial as we can, but we have got some hatred towards Brown. I'm not going to lie, for obvious reasons. So Batchy, I don't know if any Marley. Sorry, he's a. It's Call of Duty he does, Batch, isn't it? Like he's a big Call of Duty YouTuber. He's got over like 250,000 subs, and he goes to most of the Celtic games. He's got a season ticket.
He's a Celtic season ticket holder, yeah.
Yeah, so he's wrote on his couple of his thoughts. So I thought the chat would appreciate just to sort of see the flip side. So I'm just going to read it out for you just now. So statement prepared from Marley 13. Should I do a voice batch or should I just... No, I'll play it again. It's fine. It says, I think we'll miss Brown's composure in there. Whether you like him or not, there's no denying he's a leader, and I think his presence in the team calms the other players down. Always happy to take the ball from deep. Plus, of course, we know about his ability to break up the other team. As for Armstrong, he's added another dimension for Scotland from midfield since he's came in, picking the ball up and driving forward with it. So we'll miss that, but I honestly be happy with either McGregor or McGinn coming in for Armstrong, as they both provide that drive from midfield. Plus, they're both coming off very good games at the weekend. Overall, I'm not confident of winning. As I've said before, they both get injured, so... but he believes we can do it. He's not confident that they're going to win, but he believes they're going to do it, and he also thinks Brown is more of a miss than Armstrong. So has anyone got anything else you need to say back to that?
What? Brown's more of a miss than Armstrong? You taking the piss?
Hey! I'm just reading it. It hangs like, because as for like replacements, I think we've got more replacements for Armstrong. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Right, okay.
He doesn't agree with that. Batch, what do you think?
I'm going to withhold comment.
Yeah, I can feel the tension in the room. Everyone's like, "That's bullshit." Baz probably ain't gonna listen.
That's what it should be.
Yo,
Baz is probably tying his chair or. Like,
what you saying, dude?
Did you even listen to any of that?
I did. I was listening. I heard something about Brown. And I'll be honest, after that, I kind of switched off, started asking about the a wee bit. And I knew at some point you would bring me back in, so I just thought it'd be cool to let you run with it. And I'll zoom back in. I take it you're finished talking about that.
Aye, so basically what the question is, who's the more of a miss for Scotland in their vital game versus Slovakia, Brown or Armstrong?
Charlie Adam.
Right, Charlie. Thanks, Baz. Thanks for that, Baz.
I mean, if it ever came down to it and we needed a couple of red cards in the Slovakia game, then Brown is going to be a real miss.
The chat's loving you, Baz, just like again. Snags, so I think you're leaning towards Armstrong.
Aye.
Right, okay.
The stats don't lie, mate.
Ken, the only thing I've got, I can't say anything ever good about Armstrong or try not to because of, you ken why, the England thing. Like, I don't know, I just can't get at it. I'm sorry, I ken it's been a wee while now. He had 5 Scotland players to pass to, and he passed to the 1 England player, and they crossed in for Kane to score. I'll never, ever forgive that. So I'm not going to pick Brown either. I'm going to go with Charlie Adam. Same as Baz. That's where I've went.
Good choice. Baz knows his shit, mate.
Does Charlie Adam still play football? Is he still a football player?
Still at Stoke,
Do you know it's Stoke or something like that?
Oh, right. Fair play, aren't we? God bless him. You wee sweetheart. Right, let's read out the next poll that I sort of fired up. It's basically kind of everything we've sort of touched on. It's just if the manager does go, like just say like he loses both games, who's going to replace him? I just want to see your opinions on that. Just to let you know, the fan vote got 231 votes and they voted for Souness. They want the manager to be Graham Souness by a large margin, which really surprised me. They won 45% of the vote. And the nearest person is Alex Neil, who I like, who Snags is going to destroy, so I'm a wee bit nervous, with 23%. So if it was up to you, Snags, Strachan's gone. Let's say it's Monday next week. He's gone. Who are you bringing in?
Tommy Wright.
Oh, well. He's in the chat. He's in my poll. He only received 15% of the votes.
Do you want me to tell you why I'd pick Tommy Wright over Alex Neil?
Go for it.
Alex Neil's win percentage at Norwich was 41.7%. He's now moved to Preston North End, and have a guess what his win percentage is?
79.
41.7%. Now, the guy's got consistency because he's got the exact same fucking win percentage that he had at Norwich, and I don't know how he's done that. It's probably impossible. But Tommy Wright has had St Johnstone finish 4th 3 successive seasons in a row, and they've qualified for Europe. Wow. So you can't fucking argue with that. On a team with such a shit budget and wage structure, to get them 4th in the Premier League and qualify for Europe is fucking up there in my book. So get the man in. And he's kind of got that Walter Smith stare about him as well. I don't know if you've seen him up close. He's got a bit of that in him, and I think we need a bit of that. Yeah. We need a bit of that. Yeah, Dean was like fucking Scott Brown at the squad.
Yeah. I know. Batch, who'd you bring in?
A lot of people have. Yeah, Charlie Adam. We'll go Charlie Adam.
Ryan Gold.
Ryan Gold, yep. Ryan Gold. No, do you know what? Do you know who we should bring in? We should bring in Scott Brown, right? Because all the players know of his history. No, listen. Hear me out, right?
How do you end streams? No.
Everyone knows the history of Scott Brown's presence on the park, where he'll snap and attack and break legs. I think that would be an asset in the Scotland dressing room. Do you know what I mean? Like if you go out and you're not going to win this game, you're going back in. A fucking doing from Scott Brown. No, I'm joking. Right. Anyway, probably.
I just want to say, Patch, before you give your real answer, I'm going to clip that and put that with that Griffiths comment you said that the Snubs sing about in your chats.
That's me exposed now.
That's it. Just like you Ken, Snags and Baz, we were talking about Scotland players, and you said the most meaningful player that you've seen play for Scotland recently has been Griffiths because he's 2 goals against England. But he didn't quite mention it like that. I knew every single time he posts a tweet or he's in one of my videos, all he gets is Griffiths hate, and that's why. So now he's got that. Now you've went with Scott Brown as the Scotland manager.
It was fine. Misquote me if you want,
mate. It's happened to me, mate. You're going to be in the forms next. That's you. You're gone now.
Take the joke out of context.
That's it. I've got nothing to worry about anymore. My channel's going to die off now. No one's talking about it now that you've just stole all my thunder.
That's it. Exactly. That's me. I'll be the talking point of the century, man.
Batchy, you need to watch what you say, right? Because I'm pretty sure. I'm just letting you know you need to watch what you say, right? I'm pretty sure on one of these, I mentioned something along the lines of, I love cocktails or I love peacocks. It was one or the other. No, I'm pretty sure when the editing team had finished with it, it didn't say I love peacocks.
No. There was an audio glitch, Baz, and the word P just slipped off. I couldn't get it. I don't know what happened. I tried so hard to get the full word, but just to let you can. So, Batch, who's your real answer? Or if that is your real answer, that's fair enough. There's
No.
maybe that one.
What do you think, Derek McInnes?
It's a shout, that, actually.
It's difficult. Because I want to be the Rangers manager if Pedro leaves.
Well, I know, but that, like, if say for example, he's not he's needing a job, right, and he's not coming to Rangers. Do you think he would do? Do bits for Scotland?
He has done well at Aberdeen. Ken, it's annoying to say that. And he got a job offer for Sunderland, which he turned down. We didn't know what happened behind the scenes, but that's a big opportunity for him. Baz, how do you feel about McInnes?
I like Derek McInnes. He has done well at Aberdeen. He's done well on a budget. You know what I mean? There's been rumours or suggestions in the past when we've been looking for a manager, and obviously a lot of folk don't reckon he's Rangers quality, which is fucking baffling at our current state. No. But I think he's all right. I think he's a decent human being.
He's a decent human being. So I like that. I like that shout. Carry on, Snags.
Just to add, mate, he's nearly got 60% win ratio at Aberdeen. That's pretty fucking impressive.
Really?
Yeah, 58.41.
Jesus, Aberdeen. Because
do you think he'd be up for the international challenge though? Do you think going for the club level international, Jinky could handle it?
I don't know. I guess it depends on whether or not he's allowed to pick the squad.
Is Gordon Strachan still running things from the scenes and back behind?
Craig Levine.
Oh yeah, there's Craig Levine. Bring him back. Why not? Fuck it.
Read the fucking small print. Octopus. What's this octopus thing?
Sign it, please.
Sorry, Baz.
McInnes will come in. They'll announce his Strachan as head coach. sorry, director of football. Sorry, do you know what I mean? You'll be head coach. Oh, we've got a director of football. Strachan. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Baz, I forgot to even ask you. Who'd you put as manager?
Well, I had a few options. I heard Souness's name mentioned. I would love to see Souness here. You know, with similar to what Batchy was saying in terms of getting your cunt kicked in when you're in at half time and all that. But he's been out the management game for so long. Now, see, the last time they were talking about sacking Gordon Strachan, Sam Allardyce had just been sacked at England, and I was like, how funny would it be if Strachan gets sacked for Scotland? Sam Allardyce has just been sacked for England, and Sam Allardyce got the job at Scotland.
Ken, that's not even like the worst thing. I like Big Sam. Like Crystal Palace, Ken.
I like Big Sam.
Big Sam saved them. Big Sam's left now. Crystal Palace can't score a goal. They can't play football. They didn't know how to play a foot. Big Sam. That's a good shout. And he's a foreign manager. Well, technically, he's not Scottish.
Foreign now.
He's a foreign. Ooh, a nice new foreign manager. It comes from Plymouth.
But I know Big Sam. I think Big Sam's retired now. Now, if he's not available, I believe there's a Nottingham Forest manager about to become available. Looks like he's going to get sacked.
Done it.
Maybe give him a shout.
He's all right. I heard he's got a magic hat. I'm sure that's what the Forest fans sing.
You've just fucking come out with the next Christmas #1, Baz, by the way. Should we be sacking Gordon Strachan? What tune that'd be? Should we be sacking Strachan?
I'm still going to go with my opinion, by the way. I'm still going to go with Alex Neil. Even though his win ratio is quite bad.
Off, Alex Neil.
I think he's been a good enough. I think he'll be all right. All right? I think he'll be good. The chat agrees with me.
We need the extra special, mate. Come on.
And who did you pick again?
None of your business.
You went Tommy Wright. I can't really argue with that. Look at you picking good answers, eh?
Get away.
I'm just going to side with Batch and go with McInnes just to annoy you.
Batch, how are you? In crowd.
Okay. Baz is with me. You're kayfabe boom loyalist. He's with me. Hey, Baz.
If you pick Sam Allardyce.
So chat, just give me really quickly, just to see who you guys would bring in. Callum Duffy went Ian Carfro. That's I don't know if he's taking the mince with that one. Bring back Craig Levein. So I'm going to quickly read out some of your guys. So fire it in really quickly for Scotland manager. I'm going to read some of them out. Ian Caffrell, anyone? Apparently, I think it was me and you talked about this batch. He done a really, really good job with the under-21s. He helped bring Andrew Robertson.
Ian Cathro is a very talented youth development manager, but he's not a manager in my opinion.
He's not.
Like I'd happily have him in the SFA dealing with like youth development and stuff like that. But I can't see him doing a job as a manager.
Andy Robertson says he's like one of the biggest reasons he is where he is because of Ian Cathro, and I was like,
yeah,
play him. Just to read out some of the names, sorry, Batch, is Carlos Ancelotti, because obviously he's just been fired for Bayern. Jim Duffy.
What are we doing? We're just going through all the fired managers. Looks like Wenger's not sacked yet, but you never know.
Your Tommy Wright mate's kind of winning the chat, annoyingly. I don't know if you've
Joey Barton.
Joey Barton's a good shout, because he's technically out of football for another 8 months. So there we are. Joey Barton.
We'll be out for another 4 years, so I wouldn't worry about it.
The guy in charge of Dundee United, can't mind his name, wee outsider. Who's the Dundee manager? Dundee United manager?
Unknown,
mate. Just let's see. Soonest, your Tommy Wright's kind of getting everything. Let's see what this one says.
That's the job.
I just want to give Matty Lang. All right, CJ, watch all your vids. Great work. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. But yeah, Graham Souness, Tommy Wright's kind of the ones. Chris Sutton. I got a shout. Who said Chris Sutton? How'd you ban people in the chat?
Fucking Chris Sutton.
I just rewatched that slide tackle over and over again.
Just going to do my hoof on if you're talking about Chris Sutton.
Right, Baz, we'll finish talking about Chris Sutton now. You can come back. Also, just like in Twitter, I swear to God, this is what the number one on Twitter, like on the other, like all the comments say Brendan Rodgers for the Scotland job. So I just want to quickly get your thoughts really quickly. Keep it short, or you can go let a rantish. Brendan Rodgers, Batch, we'll start with you this time.
Well, at least they want to be the manager of Celtic.
Fair play. Hey, I like that one. Well done. You might have won some of the fans back after your Brown comment there, maybe. Snags?
I'd rather Brendan Podgers.
Is that a Ukrainian manager that we've not heard of before?
He's just won the Super League a couple of times there.
The Mexican League, flying for Rangers.
Kishino, that's it. Baz, how did you feel?
A lovely tan.
Oh no, here he goes.
He's got a lovely tan, he really has.
Who's this?
But you know what, in all seriousness, Brendan Rodgers.
Oh no. Yeah.
You know what I mean? The white teeth and that tan, that lovely. But Batchy's got a good point, you know what I mean? It would get him out the Celtic seat, and it would probably weaken names. So
that was going to be my next question. Sorry, Baz. I'm going to mention FIFA again, but even in career mode, that you can do the international and club football at the same time. I take it you can't do that in real life.
Aye. So who was it? Was McCall? No, Dane Bath at one time, or was he like assistant?
He was number 2, like when he was at the Rangers manager. But is that possible to be a head coach for a country and also a club? Because I was thinking maybe McInnes will more likely take it. As in that way, because he'll get loads of these Aberdeen boys in right enough. But you get what I mean? Like
I think though, to be fair, you'd want somebody who's going to be focused totally on the international job rather than like if he's too busy dealing with club stuff, he's not going to have time to devote properly to the international.
Good point. Louis Van Gaal, I like that one. I don't know why. Dick Advocate, is he still alive?
Yes.
Aye, he's managing. Is he not managing an international team? Is he not managing fucking the Netherlands or something?
He's back for a third.
Holland.
Aye. And the reason I say is he's still alive because what was it? One of the Dutch players when he left the second time said he would rather die than work with him again. Now he's back again. So that'll be an interesting dressing room. Walter Smith getting a lot of shout. Walter Smith, he managed Scotland and an international team and a club at the same time. Did he? Unknown, mate. We're learning some new things. Jock Steen.
Can't mind.
Jesus. It's getting to that stage of the chat. So, he's got anything else you want to talk about at anything that Scotland related before we jump over to questions from the old live commentos?
Right. Well, just out of curiosity, like obviously we've got the squad list. Who do you think Strachan will line up for the game on Thursday?
Snags, you want to go first?
No.
All right, I'll go. I'll go. He'll go with Gordon. It'll be Andy Robertson at left back. It'll be Berra. It will be Russell Martin at centre back. It will be Tierney at right back. I think he'll probably play him again because I believe Cam Paterson's still injured. Midfield's going to be a wee bit more difficult. I think he'll start Matty Phillips, McGinn. Then this is where I sort of struggle in the midfield. Maybe MacArthur for Crystal Palace. Left mid, he's kind of got the picky, whatever he sort of looks, either more defensive player or he can go with Snodgrass or something like that. Strikers will be Griffiths, and just behind him, I believe it will be McGregor from Celtic. That'll be the team. I think he'll choose. It'll not be my team, but I think that's where he'll go. Who's next?
I'm happy to go next if you want.
Right, mate, on you go.
So I think he'll start. So bear with me on this. It's going to be a bit strange, but I think
that's right.
He might do the unthinkable and actually make a.
Sorry, Snags. See before you go. I'm going to get a beer. Back a minute.
All right, mate. See you in a minute, mate.
I just fire on. Do it. It's live. It's live, Baz. Baz, my love. You guys just walk off.
Right, so I think he's going to go all out and he's going to go 3-5-2. Excite everybody, right? Because we're all excited by that formation. I think he'll go Craig Gordon at the back, Mulgrew left back, Berra in the middle, Tierney at right back. Or is Tierney on the left back? I can't mind. And in the middle of the park, this is where it gets interesting. He'll have Robertson on the left, McGinn and MacArthur in the middle, and Forrest on the right, but sitting in a central defensive midfield role, potentially swapping with young McGregor, Stephen Fletcher, and up front Griffiths. How'd you like that?
I hate Dan Fletcher.
You heard it here first, mate. You heard it here first. Stephen Fletcher in midfield.
Stephen Fletcher, they start in midfield.
Yeah.
The two Fletchers. The Fletchers in the middle.
he's misunderstood the FIFA chemistry and he's just went with the same names. That's what it'll be.
That fucking octopus picked it, I'm telling you. That's how it works. The octopus is lifted up the block and he's like, I'll fucking go with that.
Do you not think he'll start Shagger?
No, what? In defence?
Right back. Alan McGregor at right back.
That's it.
Jesus.
Fucking a better job than work,
What's that?
You want to go with your squad? And then we'll bring Baz back in after he's just done his big shite. So we'll get that in just a second.
I think it's kind of different for the squad that I think he'll choose to the one I would choose. But I think he always starts Gordon. He'll probably have Roberts and Tierney right and left back. Centre back, I think he might put on either Berra or Mulgrew, and I think he'll start Liam Cooper. Possibly because he's been talking about that quite a lot. He's obviously made such a big scene about bringing him into the squad, so I think he'll start him. I think he'll probably start Phillips and Forrest on the sides. And
do the run, Batch. You have to do the run.
I'm not doing the run.
Come on.
Do you know, right? Why does he run like that? Is there like a reason behind it? Like, because we could be proper. We could proper be taking the piss out of a serious health condition here, and you're just.
But doesn't Ryan Sterling do it as well? He does the same.
No, Raheem Sterling does it as well.
He does like the front hang. Hazard does a great impersonation. It's like he does like that. Barry had a weird run. Remember, Barry used to kind of go like that. Like he'd always like that's how he used to run. But Forrest is like.
Forrest just doesn't know how to move his shoulders. He just moves his hands when he runs. That's what it is.
If he kept his fingers like tightly crossed like this and do like the swimming trick, he'd take off because he runs that fast.
I remember when I was a kid, there used to be this purple dinosaur called Barney, and it had these tiny wee hands. That's what Forrest like when he runs.
T-Rexes. That's why they were so angry because they couldn't reach their dick. That's why they're so angry. They're like...
Maybe that's why he's so frustrated out in the wing. He'll probably start. I think he might start McGinn, MacArthur, and I don't want him to start him, but I think he might start Fletcher. I don't know why, but I feel like he might, like, because he's lost Brown, and I think he loves Brown so much. I think he'll probably bring in Fletcher to replace him as the captain as well. Like, I'll have Fletcher as captain, and then I think up front he'll start Griffiths. That's what I think he'll do.
No, potentially that's going to happen. Baz, let's hear your Scotland squad. This should be interesting.
Well, the first six are easy. Let's look at the Celtic and Hibs players, and they're in the squad. Craig Gordon's in. Kieran Tierney's in, Whitaker's in, Forrest is in, McInnes in, McGregor's in, and then we start thinking Lee Griffiths is in, and then we start looking at, right, Liam's a bit of an Irish name, boom, he's in. Stephen Fletcher used to play with Hibs, kapow, he's in the band. And then let's start looking at my pals. We'll get in Darren Fletcher. McGrew used to play with Celtic. He'll be starting. And then there was rumours that Snodgrass was going to sign with Celtic. Boom, he's the band. So there you go. There's your starting 11.
Seems a bit right, mate.
So if you played for Celtic, Kibbs, or you're currently playing for them, you're in the band.
So, there we are. So, I think you've kind of topped them. I'm surprised Stokes isn't in the squad. Somehow they'd break that. I know he's Irish, but I'm sure he'd find a way if he could. Sponsor break, yes. Sorry, lads, I need a wee quick drink there. I'm trying to think, like, what would actually be a best squad? See if we could actually pick. I don't know, I ken it's kind of on the spot, but see if you could, like, have free roam, like Snags. I ken you say you talked about this, so that's why I'm going to go to you first. If you were the Scotland manager, what would be your lineup for Slovakia? If you could pick yours, your player.
Shout out first to Shane Brownman, who says, Samsh the like button. I prefer that to smash.
Aye, shmam it, mate.
Samsh the like button.
Was it Rice Park? I seen him in earlier. Rice Park was it.
Samsh the like button. Aye, big shout out to Rice Park. He fucking got me in a whole load of shit, by the way. When Sam came here, I thought I'd hoovered it all up, right? And she come in and she's like, look at this. And she points at the fucking printer and I look in the printer and there's a shitload of rice on the inside. Somebody's had a wee curry pan in there. Curry sauce. Anyway, so back to your question, mate. So, what is this? So, the Scotland squad I'd probably go for a 4-4-2 because I'm like bad. I like the old school shit. I'd probably go for Gordon in goal, Tierney at left back, Berra and Cooper in the centre of defence. Had to go with Whittaker because he's the only other dude that's kind of mediumly sort of goodish in the current lineup. In midfield, Forrest on the left, Armstrong in the middle, but he's out, so Ryan Jack, McGregor, McGinn, and then up front Griffiths and McBurney. That's probably what I'd go for. That was it. And I just put that together quickly on a bit of pencil, so I've not had much time to think about it.
Want to hold up to the camera for the thumbnail?
No, I've just thrown it on the flare, mate.
It's all right. Just next to the rice. Can I just say it in the comments? You kind of started off a wee thing where they started saying other words instead of smash, and we eventually got to sash the like button.
Sash it.
Give it a sash. So I like that. I like that. Just couldn't miss the opportunity. Well done, Ross. So, Batch, you want to give if you were a Scotland manager, Batchy, I'm sure Griffiths is captain. Who's in your starting 11?
I have to say I kind of agree briefly. I agree roughly with what Snags was saying. Apart from, I don't think you mentioned Robertson.
No, I didn't. Sorry.
I'd have Robertson left back, and I'd probably try Tierney on the right. I think, but I'd keep it pretty much the same as what you had.
So it's a strong lineup. This is going to be one of the scariest things I've ever done on my channel. Baz, build a Scotland team of your players, please. I'm sure Charlie Adams.
Right, but obviously a shitload would be going out, and I would bring some in. Big Shagger's starting. Right, McGregor's in because I'm pretty sure Craig Gordon made a right howlery a few things
in England, especially
the last couple of games. I made a howling cunt himself. He's out the band, right? He's out the band. Shagger, you're looking lovely. Hair's cut, good tan. Get your gloves on, son. You're in. Wallace, I know he's injured. You know what, mate?
Oh, come on.
I put a plaster on. Get your ass out there. Danny Wilson, welcome to the band, son.
Danny Wilson.
This is where we're going with this. Stevie Whittaker, he's going to get away with it because he used to play with Rangers. Right?
Stevie Whittaker? Oh, no.
So Ryan Jack's definitely getting a call up.
Right, okay.
Right? Midfield.
Doran's
Andy Halliday. I'm putting Andy Halliday in the team because I'll tell you this, I was in a course today and the instructor, I'll find out his name and let you know, the instructor's boy's really young and he's playing at Rangers. He's coming off the bench, he's playing for the youth setup, he's coming off the bench, he's scoring goals. He scored something like 8 goals in 10 games. And this game came round and he ended up, he never gets selected, so it pissed him off. So he was really annoyed and he was feeling really good about it. Andy Halliday texted him and says, look, it's Andy Halliday here. I went through the same thing when I was your age and all that. You know, it's really tough. You've got to keep your head up and, you know, I've heard you're a talented boy, so you're going to just need to knuckle down and go on with it. And I thought that was really nice, you know, taking the time to do that about this young boy that he's probably never met. So for that reason alone, Andy Halliday, big up, mate.
So you've got 2 left backs. You've got Halliday and Wallace.
Andy Halliday. Midfield, mate. He's gone midfield.
Oh, no. He doesn't play there.
Mate, He might not play there in your FIFA, but I'll tell you what. Do you know who's gone in front of Wallace?
Oh no. Who?
Jason, left wing, Jason Holt, and I'll tell you why, right? I was pissed up one night, and I was like, "Yeah, do you remember that time, Mark? Remember that time Mark Warburton put Jason Holt out on the left?
Aye.
No, mate, that didn't happen. And then it turned out it was me playing FIFA at 3 a.m, pissed up, and he played brilliant. Pretty sure he got man of the match.
So
he's gone out there.
Yeah, I just want to question just one eye. So because Jason Holt played good in your drunken mind's FIFA game, he's starting left midfield for Scotland in the crunch game versus Slovakia. Just so we're just getting that right. Okay, carry on. I'm fine with that.
Correct.
Just getting that right there. Yep. Carry on.
And what have we got left?
Centre mid, right mid, and your strikers.
All right, we've got all that to pick as well, right? I'm going to need to get a wee bit more thought. I'll come back to you on that.
You're giving this some thought. What? I thought you were going off the cuff.
Off the cuff.
I'll come back to you after a minute, right? I'll do my squad really, really quickly. So just to make it a wee bit different, I'll go with Hamilton in goals for Hearts because I think he's a good shot stopper. Right back, I'll go Tierney, 2 centre backs. I will go with. Is Patterson fit?
I don't think so.
No, he's not fit. Right.
Last I heard, he was injured.
Aye, so let's just say he's still injured, right? So right back, Tierney, 2 centre backs. I'll go with Liam Cooper. That was a really good shout back. I actually forgot about him. And also I'll give him next to Christoph Berra or Liam Lindsay for I don't know where he is playing in. Robertson left back. My right mid would be Oliver Burke because he's playing all right for West Brom. He came on the other day. I think it was like last week or the week before, and he looked really, really good. And the fans just took to him right away. That's where
he's been playing really well for. I think it's the under-21 squad that he's in just now. I'm sure. He's been playing really well there.
He done really well for West Brom. I think he scored, but there was this run where they bet like 4 folk, whipped a dangerous ball, and then their striker fluffed it. So I'll go with him. My 2 centre mids. Well, I'll go with my centre defensive mids. Obviously, going to be Ryan Jack, the greatest centre defensive mid in Scotland by far. My other centre defensive mid, I'll go with Shinnie because Brown's injured. Left mid, I'll go. Who's our left mid?
Jason Holt.
No, certainly not Jason Holt because he played good in FIFA in your drunken dreams. We'll go with who's a good winger. I'm trying to think. Matty Phillips, sorry. And just off the striker, I will go with. I'm trying to think who's actually been. Who's that young boy who plays for Swansea?
McBurney.
McBurney.
Aye.
I'll go with him then, just because I like his name. And just in front of him, I'll go with either Jason. No, sorry, I'll go with Griffiths just in behind. Sorry, McBurney. And I'll go with Jason Cummings up top himself. That would be my squad. Baz, you want to finish?
My striker's Kane Hemmings. Do you remember Kane Hemmings? He was at Rangers. The poor boy was injury prone. And then he went to Dundee and scored a barrel of goals and went down to Birmingham.
Yep.
Well, him and Jason Cummings, because I've set up a 4-4-2.
Right, okay. So do you want to just quickly, just for the wee catch up, so I can tweet it at the end, so I can put this on Twitter. Can you just read out your starting 11 for Scotland, please, just in a row?
Who me?
Yeah, your one. Trust me. Yes.
I can't actually remember, to be honest. I've not really wrote it down.
It's fine. I'll find a way to get out. Snags, what were you saying there? Were you tearing into that a wee bit?
No, I was just saying that Kane Hemmings is English, so it might just be a wee problem for your selection there.
Oh, is it?
That's the problem. That's him being English is the problem. Yeah.
Right. Well, sure. if we were going with Ariels, I'd probably just start Zlatan then.
Neymar on the wing, Messi and Ronaldo up front.
Messi's overrated. He's like the Undertaker.
I suppose Otso could be related to Strachan's tartan fucking squid. So
because he's a fraud,
he could get in.
How are we pulling the Scotland squad? Like, what do you need to register? Like, if you've ever looked at Scotland on the map just once briefly, you're eligible to play for the squad now. Is that the new rules?
I think so. The chat's just like Ken Baz, because I Ken you didn't have it open. The chat's just laughing at you, just saying Baz is amazing, just laughing at basically everything you say annoyingly. Yeah,
laughing. I'm being serious. This is not laughing matter. This is serious shit. Did you not have an English guy that played? What was he? Liam Bridcut or something like that.
Half your squad, Matt Ritchie.
Do you remember Liam Bridcut?
Aye, he's English. So is Jordan Rhodes. So is James Morrison. So is
Chris Cummings.
Craig Mackay-Smith was English as well.
Isn't Cooper
Has Cummings not got an English accent?
by birth?
No, I think it's Cooper no for up St Mirren way.
I could have swore he was English by birth.
Who's the Chris Martin? No, the guy for Coldplay, natural striker. He's English as well.
Derby plays me.
Aye, that's right. Aye, that's right, Baz. Aye. So you're all right, mate. I'll give you Henning. You can have him in.
Thanks.
I'll give you that.
I was born in Hull.
Hull. Fraud.
Hull, Englandshire. Snags wins again.
That's Scottish fraud. Oh, look at you with your Google. You can't even bullshit anymore because he snags on the Googles. That's it on the old interwebs.
Don't get upset, mate. I'll be getting on the forums.
To be fair though, it was like a 2-second search away, mate. Like Google's now your biggest enemy, mate. Because any shit you chat, just Google it.
Billy Gilmore's a good shout. The wee man, he scored 3 and 3 for Chelsea. Just
he's some player, that boy. Some player.
You like him. Nigel Quashy.
How's is he's playing in what squad's he playing with Chelsea? Is it the under
development squad?
Is it just a development squad?
Yeah. Well, that's basically what they're called. I think they're still called the under 21s, but it's basically the Rangers development squad kind of thing. It's the same equivalent. It's the team they win all the cups with, batch. They're really good. Chelsea wins everything, like annoyingly. Because I watch it sometimes for like the Spurs youth and everything like that, and just Chelsea just run out of everybody, and yet none of them ever make the squad. It's weird. I think they're on drugs.
Strange but true.
Right, is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we start answering the questions and get this wrapped up? Because I'm quite tired, mate. It's been a long day.
I'm good, man.
Anything else, Pat, you want to say before we get to the questions?
No, I'll refrain.
Baz, please tell me you've got nothing else to say.
I've got nothing to say.
Good man. Right, let's get to answering some of your questions now. So if you want to, just feel free if any I've got at home. If you see a question you want to reread out of that, fire on. I want to read out the first one. It comes from Sean Gregg. This one's probably for you, Batch. Why Ryan Gould's not in the team?
Why is Ryan Gould not in the team?
Why is he not on the team, mate?
Oh, he's not in Strachan's fucking. He's done his wedding list. That's like the go-to answer for why is anybody not in the. Just that's it. It's the manager's choosing.
Ryan Gould.
Not in the shoebox.
Mon.
Never sent him a card for his wedding.
CJ Barry Mackay should be Rangers manager. He should be. Kevin McInnes, this one's for you, Baz, because I know you know what the strat open he wrote. Baz, can you be my uncle? That comes from Kevin McInnes. Inners? Whatever.
Kevin Innes.
Fucking poor guys in the chat, man. Kevin Innes.
I can't see
Kevin
it properly. Aye.
Welcome to the family, son.
There you are, Kev. You're in the Boskie. That's you. You're one of them now. Rocky for Scotland.
Boskie.
Baz Boskie.
Boskie.
Kev Boskie.
Kev Boskie.
Kev Boskie.
Make the worst possible Scotland team. That's basically our team this weekend.
Wait till you see who Strachan selects in the 11 lineup. That'll probably be your worst ever Scotland team.
I tell you the best way to make the worst possible Scottish team is get 6 tons of porridge, mix it with a kilogram of salt, pour in half a ton of milk, and stick it in the microwave for 5 hours. That's it. That's how you make the worst possible Scotland team.
Oh, you need to go to your bed, Snags. I think that's it. There's too much KFC. That's what I think.
Is that it? Is that what you're giving me?
That's all you're getting for that. That's it.
Good recipe.
That's it. No, I'm just getting you back for the.
You need a Palestine flag as well.
Oh no. Here we go. This is dangerous territory. Wait, they need to get to the stop broadcast button before. Right. Okay, I'm here. I'm fine.
I'm just saying you need a Palestine flag as well. Anything Scotland related, there's always a Palestine flag shows up. So
I'm just sitting here. I'm not even forums. I'm not even doing that. I'm not even doing anything. Look, I've got nothing to do with this. I'm fine. Right. Why is Ryan Fraser being overlooked? I don't think he's playing for Bournemouth, is he? Ryan Fraser this season.
Injured, I think.
I'm sure he's injured.
No, he's in the squad. He was called up for Strachan's 20.
No, I was meaning for Bournemouth. Right. That's why I don't think he's getting a start.
Right. Yeah, no, sorry. I thought you meant why is he not being called up to the Scotland squad? But he is actually in the selection. But I doubt he'll play. No, he's been used as a sub once. I think in one, maybe about a couple of months back, he was used as a sub. But
he's really good, buddy.
I think did you see I posted a picture of one of the potential future Scottish squads using that FIFA builder. Obviously, there was a lot of players missing because the builder only let me use certain players in certain positions. But I think him and there's a few players that are going to be really good in the next couple of years. I think Scotland could have a banging team if we have a right manager. I really think we could.
Kim, I've noticed not one he's mentioned Ross McCrory.
McCrory as well, but I mean,
future.
He's a future defender for Scotland, definitely.
Maybe 5 or 6 years. He's a bit of experience.
I mean, what is he, like 18 or something? He's really young.
Yeah.
Plenty of time, man. Plenty of time.
Here's just a quick little fun question just for these. What position do you all play in real life? So, Snags, where did you play?
I play 5-a-side still, even though I'm getting closer to 40. But I play up front normally.
Oh, just out and out goal scorer, eh? What's your celebration? What do you do? You one of these? Yeah,
I normally run up to the nearest person and knee them in the face.
I'm sure Baz just streaks off each minute.
Yeah!
Batch, what about you? What position do you play?
I used to play centre mid.
Oh, classic. Wee Barry or you Kevin Thompson, mate? What are you?
There's a wee Barry.
Of course you are. I've met him. Baz, where did
You're never going to let that go, are you?
Still think about it. Baz, where do you play?
Well, I actually started playing basketball when I was a youth. I played under 18s.
I knew that.
For Glasgow and stuff like that, right? But through that, I ended up playing in goals because I had pretty good hand reaction. And then through that, I ended up playing centre back. I remember doing RAF Gosford, Scotland versus England with the local guys playing centre back. And I remember telling everybody, listen, by the way, see if I get the ball over the halfway line, don't expect the ball back. If I get over the halfway line, don't. So what I used to do is I used to con people into passing me the ball. I used to go 1-2, 1-2. They would pass me the ball and I'd go, cancel the 2, and then just take it myself. It was normally in goals of centre back.
Because usually the point of 1-2 is sometimes when you fake it and you get the other man to like track your runner, but you're actually telling the defending team, cancel the 2, I'm keeping the ball. So that's
how much confidence I had in my abilities.
So you're a bit like a David Luiz. That's what you are.
I can confirm this is true, having played football with Baz a couple of times.
Oh, I can only imagine. Honestly, I played right wing, but for hashtag I was playing right back, which annoyed me, but that's where I'll play. So that's probably where I'll play now. Alan Hutton in his prime, mate. That's what I am. If there was one player, I'm just want to ask you that just because it's a wee bit fun and it's short. If there was one player, who would you say you play like, Snags?
Who I play like? Chrissy Boyd before he got fat.
I love it. Just a natural finisher, never really moves, just puts the ball in the net.
Pretty much, right place, right time.
Batch, where you going?
I like thinking myself as maybe being a wee bit like Ryan Jackman. I always like to sharp the studs before I come out for a wee 5-a-side game.
Just leaving the leg in a wee bit. Eh?
Just a wee bit too much, aye.
Just a couple of wee yellow cards versus who were we against again?
What game?
Hey, what was our last game? Who were we against?
Someday.
I can't even remember. It's totally Hamilton. We beat them 4-1.
Oh, that's right. Aye, so just to be sharpen up there. Baz, I'm scared to ask you, but what player do you think you are? Or
well, if it was a goalkeeping position in the early days, then it would be McGregor. Nothing to do with his goalkeeping abilities, may I add. But
off the field answer.
Back position, probably Bugera. Just because the guy just didn't want to be a centre back, did he? I'm not a centre back. Get the ball. I'll take it. I'll take it myself. So probably that. It's supposed to be playing centre back, but kind of ended up everywhere else apart from where you're supposed to be.
That makes sense because I used to always see Bugera like did a 1-2, shout 1-2, cancel the 2, cancel the
2. At least they had the decency to communicate.
That's it. Cancel the 2. As long as we're cancelling the 2s. Andy Taker went Moshne or Danny Wilson. So that's probably for the whole chat. Who do you like better? I assume.
I was just going to say Moshne or Danny Wilson. What is this, like a 1v1 fight in a boxing ring?
Okay, who do you hate more? That's like two very, very different answers. Danny Wilson, all the way, mate. I still think there's a football player in there. About Danny Wilson. I genuinely think he's still got some. I don't think if he'll ever find it. Kevin, just laughing at the chat.
Not.
Carry on, Buzz.
No, I said, what the fuck just happened there? Who was that?
Who was that?
It was an accident in my kitchen. I'm not quite sure what happened. It sounded like something fell.
It's the rice in the printer. It's fucking burning up.
It's dying to go on the sponsor break.
Right. When Baz phones 2 pizzas, cancel the 2, cancel the 2. I love that. Keep giving me cancel the 2s. I want to see more of them. Just throw it in every situation. Just says Beth is so like you are indeed. I
Nearly
can't say that name. See Jack the Vlogger, Snags, go and read out that name. I can't say it, but I can't know who they're talking about.
What
See
about
him?
Krivali? Who's Krivali?
Is that not the Greek player? I think he's trying to meet Norway. What many play for us in the 3rd division?
Does he mean Krivari?
I think that's what he's meaning.
Brazilian.
Aye.
Aye. No Greek Brazilian. What
Greek Brazilian.
Aye, the Greek Brazilian,
what a fucking nationality that is.
Fucking royalty. He's a prince.
Salsa bread.
Right, we need to get a sponsor break done because I've been kind of cheating and drinking all the way through. But we need to have a sponsor break because they love it. Genuinely. It's my thing. Baz is away, probably get the Hoover or something. I don't even want to, Ken.
I didn't want to know what he's doing with the Hoover.
No, there we are. If anybody for that wants to give us a sponsorship, that's fine. Just all the payments. Right, wait a minute till I get the
Jägermeister. Any chance we could maybe get Jägermeister in?
I don't know if they'll pay me enough, to be honest. What's that?
Well, it's going to be pretty hard to top your wages at the moment. It's going to be,
my millions and millions.
Red Bull.
Aye.
It's going to be something like Red Bull or Pablo Escobar or something like that, isn't it?
They'll need to buy my channel.
The
Just be called
Sultan
Red
of-
Bull Logo 992. That's what I want to be called after the buy.
How fucking funny would that be?
Red Bull 992.
That'd be amazing.
Fucking
That'd be amazing, man.
Just everything's just Red Bull related, like Red Bull link sync on the walls and everything like that. Just so many sponsorships. I just sit here.
You can have an EasyJet, mate, and every time you open your mouth, all these fucking planes come at your mouth. Just fucking firing about the place.
Batch, you got a drink there as well? You ready to go?
I have an unnamed.
Vimto.
I was going to say unnamed, unbranded product, but I will go with Vimto. Why not?
Vimto, we'll go with that. Right. Oh shit, I need to play the music actually. Right. Oh, right. Hey, rice Snags, you're off the rice.
Sorry, mate.
Sponsor break. Well in, lads. Oh,
you enjoy this too much, man.
Baz is just. Oh no, he's down.
What I'm saying.
That's why. If you're all wondering why I take my sponsor break right at the very end, is because every time we do a sponsor break, Baz drinks a lot of alcohol, and I started getting worried. So we're like, we need to start cutting the podcast off before it turns into a different kind of show. And Baz is still wearing a hat.
Aye, mate.
We should all wear hats next time. The next time we do a pod, remember, like with cowboy hat, Simmy. That's what we need to do.
Sounds good, mate. I'm well up for that.
The gimmick podcast.
We done it once for that wee Tadger, that wee gimp. Jeez, we all wore white hard hats because he looked worse than a fucking politician. You ever see a politician with a high-vis vest and a hard hat on, and like, they go into like some steelworks? Oh, hello there, we're here to see the workers and all that. And you're like, I'll give him a fucking headpiece. But that's what kind of politicians look like. Stoking about with his hard hat on, you know, and he's polishing his nails and all that.
I think that's what we need to do then, because let's say if Scotland wins, right, and then we go, because obviously then they play a game, was it Friday or Saturday? Was it Sunday? When did they play a game?
Sunday the 8th, mate, Slovenia.
So let's say we win on Thursday, right? Maybe Saturday we'll jump back on, we'll do another like preview and everything like that. We'll have a wee bit of fun and do that as well. But is there anything else you want to say? You want to maybe shout out your channels, your Twitters or whatever, anything like that? If anyone is watching, they'll go and support. We'll start with Batch. Batch, where can people find you?
Don't look on YouTube.
Any forums? You got any forums anything you want to promote? Anything like that? No?
Forum.
What is it?
It's not a forum. A forum is something you fill in that's got fucking fields in it. You write your name in and date of birth.
Do you know that thing that you write when you're filling in for your job centre application?
What like
that's a fucking forum.
That's a forum.
Forum
is a place you go online to slag folk off and make up lies about them.
Oh, right. Okay, now I get it. Right. Oh, yeah, I get it. It makes sense to me now. It's clicked. Batch, where's your channel?
On the internet.
Just type in Batch. I'm sure you'll find
me on the internet.
Batch is like, mate, do you know kind of who I am? I'm Batch, mate. Just
in a totally non-specific area. To be honest, I didn't really want the backlash for the Brown comments and the Lee Griffiths statements. If you want to find my channel, just look for CG Novo 992. Leave all hate responses there.
Batch, but that makes sense with your DM. Do not promote mine at the end. I don't want to be found up. Cut. Snags, where can people find you on the old interwebs?
if you'd like to see more of me and Baz, my hard hat, and his wee little Tadger, check out the We Welcome a Chase podcast, which you can find on YouTube. Feel free to leave as many hate comments over there as you wish. Baz fucking loves it over there.
Because we don't give a fuck.
Correct.
Baz, I feel like you've got stuff you want to say. I'll give you 20 seconds. On you go, Baz.
No, I've got nothing to say. All I want to say is thanks very much for everybody watching. You can get me at El Balthasar on Twitter. It's always a pleasure to see you lovely people out there. Hello, Kev Boskie, my new nephew. Thanks very much for tuning in, everybody. A wee shout out to the Kingdom True Blues Rangers supporters club in Dunfermline. Been there since 1982. Wee shout out to them, and that's about it.
Dave McInnes just says, hey, your cousin or your nephew, sorry, just says, love this so fucking much. So it's a family reunion here. And obviously, I can see you over
Christmas.
That's like, Kev, what do you want for Christmas?
Just let me know, dude. We'll sort something out. Uncle Baz will sort you right out.
Uncle Baz will look after you.
Do you know what you never mentioned while you were talking about everybody's positions that they play and what kind of players they play like? You never proposed the suggestion of a Rangers five-a-side versus a Celtic five-a-side. The Rangers YouTubers versus the Celtic YouTubers.
Because we would fucking smash them into the dirt.
We would smash them. I think we would.
Mate, fucking CJ over 992 would be like Messi just beating everyone, just pegging everyone. Who's going to stop us? It's like us five versus Marley. That's it.
Marley and a couple of his pals.
That's it. All right, so who like me, Snags, Baz, because Baz is the centre-back / goalie. He's everything we need. So he's just the Roman. He's the Neuer.
He just plays every role whenever he feels
he
like
plays
it.
every position. And then we've got back.
Just play a 1-4 formation.
I think that's a pretty good one.
In fact, you could actually, if I'm in goals, you could just play a 0-5 formation.
That's it. We don't even need a goalie because you can do it all.
Bring it.
That's it.
Bring it, mate.
Make Spencer captain. He's England. We'll play them next, and we'll play. Who is there any Celtic subscribers? Like YouTubers?
There's a few of them. Keepers and stuff like that.
All right, I didn't promote them on here, eh?
I'm not going to go and send you over there to cause deliberate hate. We'll just they do exist on the internet somewhere. Again,
maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that for a bit of fun.
The dark web, I believe they call it, mate. I believe they call it the dark web.
Loitering around somewhere.
You need to have a VPN and you type in YouTube and go through that way. You'll not get a normal YouTube. But there is some, maybe we'll do something like that in the future because I Ken, you've talked about doing something like that before, but I think that'd be pretty funny. Now we've got our goalie and we've got our star striker. I think we're good to go, mate. That's it.
Ross Fern's asking if Baz can be his dad.
Baz?
Hi, Ross. See, to be honest, mate, I might actually be. Of course, Ross, let me know what you want for Christmas, pal. We'll sort you.
You're going to have to take some overtime on Baz to cover this Christmas list.
Ross, you've got a new cousin. No, you've got a new cousin, Kev. So as long as she's going all right, everything will be cool.
I love that the chat's just downgraded for Scotland. Really, just I want to be related to Baz because there's a guy saying I'd love to be Baz's nephew. Can you be my sister, Baz? Got a cousin now. It's all freaking out. Kev's all excited because he's got a cousin.
Can you imagine the fucking family tree diagram? Big family tree diagram like that. Baz.
Just Baz in the middle, just covering everything.
The kingdom of Baz.
It's like a fucking machine.
Ross and Kev will go on fine. Honestly, welcome to the Boskie family. Dude, we fucking rock. You know what I mean? Too much rock and roll for one hand in the Boskie family. Welcome aboard. Let's do it.
Hey, Baz, just see before we wrap up, you've got a channel as well where you've got the Strip the Titles video. Maybe you want to tell me where they can find that channel?
I have got a channel. I forgot about that. It's on YouTube. And if you just type in Baz Boskie.
I don't know how you spell it either. Don't worry.
Ross, you just type in Da. Kev, you type in Uncle Baz or whatever, and it should take you right there. Baz Boskie. There's some old videos for years ago before Twitter was really kind of happening and shit like that. Videos I forgot to done.
I love the cooking ones. The cooking ones kill me.
That's right. That was how I started it. Baz Boskie started out as a fucking chef making paella and omelets.
You need to watch that. Can you imagine Baz just the way he is, just talking while he's cooking, like eggs and that? Fucking rattling. It's like a 6-minute promo for like a 2-second egg in the pan. We're done.
The good old days, mate.
That's it. So there you are. I believe Snags had just posted that in the comments there. We are kind of done here today. If you could make sure to be smashing the like button, drop some comments in as well, I'd greatly appreciate that. That has been Batch. That has been Snags. or SAS as they call them. And that's been Baz Bowski. I've been TJ over 92. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.